Hi, everybody. Hey, this video is intended for the folks who were involved in the first round interview for the Director of Labor Management Programs role. And I just wanted to follow up. I'm at a conference in Linwood today doing a panel for behavioral health apprenticeships. And so I'm not in the office, and so my background looks a little bit different. But I wanted to respond. Sukanya had mentioned to me a few folks had some questions around why we weren't interviewing externally for this particular position. So I wanted to address that issue, and I wanted to turn that around quickly. So my intent, my hope, and my goal is as our organization grows and we have opportunities within our organization to first and foremost offer those opportunities to people internal to the organization. From there, if we don't find the right fit, to open it then externally. So our goal is, unless we know that there are positions that might come open where we know we don't have that skill set internally, then we would just open it externally. But for positions where there could be internal candidates that are a good fit for that, and we will open it internally. So I wanted to clarify a couple things. One is, if there's a position that we have that's like we're moving a position from one to another. I'm going to use Becca's role as an example. Becca was in a previous role. We actually, given all the things that were happening with grants, needed to advance that role. We weren't putting in a new position. We actually were just eliminating that prior position and doing that. So we had the opportunity to promote Becca into this newer role that she's playing. But had we actually had a new position open up and her current position was still staying there, the one that she was in previously, we would have opened that position up internally if we have candidates who would have been, interested. Otherwise, we would have opened it up externally, and Becca could have applied for that. Assuming Becca would have been interested in doing the internal, she would have applied. If Becca was a good fit, then she would have jumped in. But because that position actually was going away, Becca received a promotion along with that. Now, in this case, we have a new position coming open that we haven't had in the past. We're opening this position, but again, want to make it available to internal staff first. And if we find a good candidate that's a good fit, we're going to put them in that position and move forward. If I have any yellow flags by the time it gets to me and finishing the interview process, then we would potentially open it externally to get more candidates in. So, but if I don't have yellow, certainly red flags, but even yellow flags, for that person coming into that role, then we're going to go ahead and promote from within, as we want to make opportunities available for our own staff to do that. So I hope that makes sense. Our goal, again, overall, we want to make opportunities for our own staff to be promoted within the organization as we continue to grow. There are two ways in which I see that happening. One is in a situation where if a position is being eliminated and just the position itself is being moved up, we might promote the person. I do want to say in all these circumstances that if we do have, if there are personnel issues or concerns around performance and that kind of thing, that could make it so we wouldn't automatically promote someone into that role or interview somebody into a new position if there are concerns around effectivity in their current role. So I do want to put that caveat in there, that if there were concerns or issues around something, then we might go external sooner than we would otherwise. So I wanted to kind of put that out there. I hope that answers your questions. Thank you. I'm going to go back and go be on my panel. So I hope you have a great rest of the day. Take care.